Be obsessed with improvement. Be obsessed with improvement. And like the lion, go from a gazelle to a lion. Why? Because if you don't kill it, then your family won't eat. That's my
Those picked to finish second in the West.
Trying to make a play, know I'm about that. Trying to pave the way, know I'm about that. Make it to the top, I'm about that. We some leaders of the flock, I'm about that. Say the prayers every day, I'm about that. You know to make a way, I don't doubt that. Tell me what to say, I'm about that. Don't matter what the time or the place, I'm about that. They be asking why I'm about that. And I ask them why they doubt that. Trying to figure what my name is. Wondering if the kid famous. Trying to figure out what I got. Wanna figure out if I'm hot. They wonder why I'm so happy. I tell them it's because I'm not happy. I'm about to keep it charged like a socket. Black.
Billy Ball. Right down the seam. The pass is caught for a Miami touchdown. It's Fred McRae.
Cause they know that I'm about that. Trying to make a play, know I'm about that. Trying to pave the way, know I'm about that. Make it to the top, I'm about that. We some leaders of the flock, we about that. Say the prayers every day, I'm about that. The Lord will make a way, I don't doubt that. Tell me what to say, I'm about that. Don't matter what the time or the place, I'm about that.
Nice snap. Good deep line drive kick. McRae on the back pedal at the 39. Has some real estate. McRae to the 30. McRae cuts back to the 20. One man to beat. That's the punter. And he slowed him down enough, but not before McRae returns it to the Marshall 6.
Fantastic play. He had his buddies, his teammates out there in front of him. He's made a mistake a few times today of not catching the ball. He caught the ball right there, and a total breakdown on the left side of the coverage unit of Marshall. There was nobody there to contain that ball. And then credit the vision of McRae, finally coming back to the inside, getting some good blocks.
Like a lab rat, picky in the brain. If you ain't cash that, think back when you had nothing, had to bounce back. This song for you to let the world know that you dropped that. All it takes is a little bit of faith mixed in with a bit of grace. I promise you'll make a way, you never doubt that. Trying to make a play, know I'm about that. Trying to pave the way, know I'm about that. Make it to the top, I'm about that. We some leaders of the flock, I'm about that.
Foster with the punt.
I'm about that.
McRae.
You know to make a way,
Big
I don't
hole.
doubt that.
Across midfield. And he sets Miami up in good position at the Wildcat 40-yard line. Darren Blaylock made the stop. And an injured Miami player.
Miami did a great job of taking advantage of opportunities. They need to get yards wherever they can get them right out.
The stop for NIU. Ball right down the seam is able to thread that one up to the 38-yard line for a first down. Fred McRae makes the catch.
McRae, a guy that doesn't catch a whole lot of footballs for this team, but very involved on special teams, all-max special teams guy, and kind of catches it in the back by that time by Marlon.
Has controlled the offense. We'll see what they come up with now. If I'm Chuck Martin, I'm allowing Hendricks to really run this offense, throw it all over the field.
Fred McRae with a burst. He's got Ron Colozzi to beat, and the kickoff man, Colozzi, will usher Fred McRae out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Central Michigan. Dustin, that's the second big play out of the kick game. First, David Frazier on the punt, and now Fred McRae that Miami's gotten today.
Well, he had 7 returns for an average of almost 25 yards per return last week. This guy's a do-it-all kind of machine for the Miami offense. And
you say I'm on you, I'm riding all of my faith, put it on you. And you know that won't change. I'm repping you, somebody. We about that. I'm in my feelings. Got love for the East from Chris, y'all feel it. Texas gon' get it, gangsta by nature. Never been vicious, love you hear me. Never malicious. Hold on, shout out to the P. So record rap the Bob the Builder came to wreck the beat. And all the homies in the A can see I'm next to me. Leader of the new fleet. Out the reservoir, I'm recipe. Rest in peace. I see in the feelings where they check here for chinchillas. And I'm
Fred McRae standing at his 25-yard line. He's coming after
after this. He'll call. Nope, he waves off the fair catch. Now he stays up, gets into space. There's a flag thrown, but McRae is still up at midfield. Working his way down the field to about the 40 out of bounds. But we got.
I'm happy to hack it for you. I'm the hackiness thriller. Hack at your pillars till you forget to throw back that Miller. Till you run with the Kings and your sake is the sinner. One love.
Gotten these guys playing a lot better.
How about a reverse to the short side? Hendrickson blocking in front. 30, 20, 10, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal.
Empty souls are screaming, hollow hearts are burning. In the streets they're fiending for higher learning. I'm ready to go higher.
Typically in this league, I play much better. So when your bottom feeders start to look better, then the league overall looks a lot better. Coomer on a strike to the 45-yard line. He delivered a bullet right there to Fred McRae, the fourth, the sophomore from Miami.
You know, and when you called so far as you see this throw in here, and yes, he drilled this throw in here and a nice catch too, and able to hold on to it at the end. But when you talk about the
and you mentioned earlier in the game, Wayne, you don't see coaches changing quarterbacks within a series very often, do you?
No, it's usually a scheduled thing, start of a series, or just
faith on the side. If I die, no regret. I confess, who laid down in my place when I pray I get feedback. Believe that, I know I'm surrounded by grace.
The kickoff guy, each of his 2 years now with the Falcons. And from the 1, Fred McRae. 20, cuts towards the sideline, 25, 30. A stutter step at the 35, but is pulled down at the 36. There is a flag down.
All of these souls back to the situation at hand. No block lit up like a dance floor in the middle of blazing ammo. Spark so bright like you're shooting with a candle. Oh, empty souls are screaming, hollow hearts are burning.
Really struggling with the run this year, 117th in the country. Goes a little screen play to McRae. And we heard earlier in the week that Chuck Martin would try to do more of this. We talked with the coordinators, Barnett,
after the special teams play and going down and scoring.
Number 91, who had that fumble recovery, as McRae carries on first down for a first down to the 46. Number 91 in your picture moments ago on the defense.
But he made it rain 40 days, like a bottle of OE. What this world done came to. I look around and it's painful. I even look at my own heart, size it up and it's shameful. Only heat can't come from a cold heart. Catch no breaks like a go-kart. That's how you end up in the OR. Lead the OR with an O-scar. O-scar, that's...
You know, winning will have a big part of buying into a culture.
Little pitch out to the flat. Fred McRae's been busy today. Unfortunately, most of his work's been on kickoff returns because Western Michigan scored a lot of points.
I need him. First from the hood that'll tell you I need him. Look around, see him getting found in a lockdown. What I look like trying to turn down freedom, huh?
Length of this game.